And we are back, and we have finally made it to Starlight. And we are at Starlight Drive-In for the huge prison, camp and horror adventure mod. And the modder's name is Undernier. I so hope I've got that right. So, now to tell you, okay, the modder's description. Around an hour or two of creepy, jaw-dropping battles and exploration to discover the dark story of Starlight Drive-In, save the world and gain a highly interactive and customizable settlement. You do require Automatron, Far Harbor and Nuka World. You may actually require the other 3 DLCs, so I would say this is, if you've got the DLCs, go for this mod. What you will find here: 7 unique modded vanilla game weapons, 6 unique legendary variants of those weapons, a unique alien blaster with 3 receivers and 1 ammo replacer that can be crafted, lots of story, 4 newspaper articles, 8 notes, 2 terminals and 1 holotape, a few NPC friends and foes, a few very well hidden doors and secret stashes, a few traps, some of which will have dire consequences for your character, a few tips about the place. You can safely fast travel there, but there is another entrance. The place is extremely radioactive at first, so bring that away in addition to protection. It's better to explore at night, especially for the final fight. Avoid the rain, because it may cause you to have frame drops before you have conquered and cleared the area. So once you actually have finished it, you do actually get the entire place as a settlement, and it is all customizable, including the water levels, the mist and the radiation. There are 2 variations in the area in the front of the screen, which you can activate or deactivate at screen. There's a customizable workbench in the lab that can be transformed into a surgery table, a robot workbench or a decontamination chamber. There are 7 unique settlers accessible once you have defeated the final boss. The guard places, if you actually put a floor mat down, you can assign your settlers to it to give you 2 defense. There's interactive street lights and things like that, but it also causes frame drop, so it's a good idea to turn the lights off when you're leaving the area. There's an interactive sofa bed in the main office, unique water pumps and unique power generators. 90% of the area can be scrapped in workshop mode. Fast scrap board near the workshop to scrap a skull and to get rid of the bodies, the skeletons. Scrap the broom to clean away all the clutter and trash. Scrap the weeder to remove the plant's moss. Scrap the saw to remove all the trees. Do not place the fast travel mat inside the laboratory. Okay, so we are here, and Tops has already been shooting. We were coming along, we're looking for the entrance at the moment, and we've seen some ferals, and of course Tops started shooting at the ferals. I wasn't sure whether it was security guards on the... So we're now looking for the entrance into the place. I'm guessing this way. I could be very wrong. Someone tried to escape. handprints? Oh, okay. Dancing handprints. Okay, that's the way we came up. Ah, I spied with my little eye. And there is a hazmat suit here already. If you don't have any, there's one here for you. And computer's been shut out. Because I want to keep the Pridwin in the air. It's the same answer every time you ask the question. Good for you. He just shoved me off the bridge. Right. Angry guest. Huh. Serious radiation here, people. Right, newspaper articles. Well, I'll say this is the first one. Okay, yesterday people, you gotta make it easier for me to see these things. So, here we go. Giovanna Mackenzie, Saturday, October the 14th at 20:45. Yesterday at 1100 hours and 59 p.m. Fraction turned into a nightmarish reality for the spectators of the anticipated movie premiere of The Red Death from the Deep, Communist Revenge. When halfway through the movie, a group of 13 masked men launched a devastating assault on the Starlight drive-in. At least 32 people were killed and 50 were gravely injured, as the gang proceeded to lock the gates and attack each car methodically. So far, little is known of the attackers. Chief of Police Wilkinson stated they knew precisely what they were doing, and they were diligent, fast, and lethal. Most victims didn't even realize what was happening before they were struck down. Witnesses also reported that the attackers were muttering some kind of mysterious incantation while butchering their victims. James T., who was attending the movie with his girlfriend, said, "I heard them talking about human sacrifices, and just before the slaughtering, Jenny right in front of me." James T. and many others were saved in extremis by the arrival of the police officers on the scene, at which point 12 out of the 13 attackers formed a circle in front of the scene and committed ritual suicide. The last presumed attacker, whose identity has been confirmed as Philbert Dunwich, the 25-year-old heir of the Dunwich family, was found in a state of shock in the projection room. Witnesses of his arrest heard Dunwich say, "It should have worked. Why didn't it work? The Book of Abominations was clear on the ritual. It should have worked. We should have all been saved. It should have worked." This brings to mind the recent surge of doomsday cults and devil worshippers around the country. However, until now, these cults were mostly responsible for ritual suicides and have never attacked innocent people. Chief Wilkinson said the investigations were not ruling out any possibilities at this point and would not comment any further. There we are. Now I take more right away. Another right over here. Whoa, that's a lot of money. Uh-huh. You kick their butts, I'm looting. Right. So... me getting stuck on flying rubbish here. I would advise you to have like a serious amount of Radaway with you coming through here. And it's starting to die down a bit now. Requires a key. Requires a key. Unpowered. Unpowered. Right. Excuse obstacles. I spotted power generators when I was on my way through. Oops. Didn't see any. Okay. Chopped, seriously? What in the world was that?
You never know what you'll find. We may have a problem.
Yeah, we might do. Apples. Apples, 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 apples. Okay, stay away from the glowing pool.
Opens with a key.
Yeah, it was me. Right.
Hostiles have retreated.
Ah, wrong button.
I know they're still here.
Mummy. Okay, that's got our doors parted up for us. And nearly got us landed off the side. Oh, you're joking me. See if there's anything on top of these. If I can learn how to... Yeah, I'm gonna need my power armor on me. Just seems to be an easier way to cut across everything. Hello, Groove. Sorry about that, got slightly distracted trying to jump up here. Well, thank you very much for joining my live stream. It is nice to actually have your company here, so I really don't want to go near all this glowing stuff here, but mutated ferns. Oof. There we are. Right, okay. So we need the keys for these. Yes, I know. I do wonder what's in these places. Tops are in the way. Dude, seriously, look around you.
I don't think we're alone.
I know we're not. We've got a lot of radiation around here.
Negative visual on the target. Showing weapons call.
Seriously, he was right in front of you. He's getting in my way again. I think that's our water pump. Right, but there doesn't seem to be anything in those houses. It's here where I have a problem with the amount of water. I'm gonna burn through all my that away before I even get out of this one area. Right, okay. Right, where did I find those? All those buttons were over here, were they not? Aha. So you feeling better today, Griff? So requires a key. Yeah, still requires a key. So where was the administration building then? Alright, well there's the main gate opened for us. Nice one. I just uploaded one. I found a little story while I was out harking about as I do, and I found a computer terminal. I can't even see what I'm doing there. I managed to shoot a car, or he managed to shoot a car, one of us did. Right. There's no way in through there. Is it like a bug or something you've got? Facilities management. Security office. Right, well, we've already been into the security office. Facilities management. Is there anything else around the corner? Other than an exploding car. Are they doors over there? Or is it? No, it's just a wall. Pops, get out of the way. Radiation's going insane around here. Right, well, I checked these buttons that I actually did push just to see what it was that I pushed. So, the administration gate and the prison intake gate. Right, we've been through there. That's still locked over there. Check the toilets. And clear through everything here. Here's the buildings up the back. Are you hiding? This is probably so cheap. That. Local map. Okay. Guard tower, guard tower. It's not happening as much. I've noticed I seem to have a problem of recent with the game. Whenever it's coming to autosave, it's almost crashing the game out on me, and it's driving me insane. I know this is a slight cheat, people. I'm trying to get a decent view of this place to work out where everything is. So we opened the administration gate, and we opened the prisoner intake. Security office and the entrance are that way. I guess there's still junk back here. Yeah, it does. It lasts for 24 hours.
Yes.
Which is, and as you've seen there, it takes a while to sort of burn down and burn through. So it is much appreciated. I was actually over encumbered from running around with a mother load of gold. Right, we've got one upstairs. Basically I was able to keep going. My IP wasn't even burning through because of the drink, so it was quite good. There is a downstairs in this place, which is what I'm actually trying to find. What is that noise? There's something quite disturbing in this place. Requires a key. Okay. So that takes you down to security. And it takes you down to the front entrance, which has been busted apart.
You stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
It's dude, you don't say. Come on. I am thoroughly bemused here. I keep hitting the wrong one here. So I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to grab the radiation suit that's in here, which will make my life a little bit easier. Whoa. Okay, oh, well, definitely keep an eye on that. What happened there? Where'd the power go? Oh, bananas, apples and pears. The power just disappeared. Well, it's still... activated. Apples. How did I manage to lose all the power? I'll definitely keep an eye on it. I wonder if one of these huts has a hidden area or something underneath it that I'm missing. Uh-huh. Okay, seriously, what did I miss? Oh dear. Ah, administration key. Who you picking a fight with now, dude? Why did I get myself stuck in the ring? Aha. And now the doors are open for me. Well, I doubt the agent's still there, actually. Well, that doesn't do much for me. Move around this way. Wonder if it'll open that other door for me. Nope, requires a key.
Can't make this.
So all we've done so far is open a key to an area we've already been out of. Requires a key. Personally think that map looks a wee bit weird sitting there all on its own. Right, well, if it's opened the door to there, there must be a reason for it. I don't see any hatchways. And that literally just takes me outside. Aha. Right, you get up here. I found a vault. Or a helipad. That looks like a vault. And a key.
You never know what you'll find.
Agreed. Is there anything over in that wee box? No. It's a serious size of a map that he's worked on for this mod, like. Oh my.
Safety's off.
Uh-huh. Whatever you say, Topsicles. Get out of the way. Okay. There is an upstairs. Ah, there. Research labs down, observation up. What the... What's with this weird noise? Fireplace, windows, blinds. Cute. Mini APC. Yeah, I know. Security office key.
Perfect.
Crowd control. Nice. Administration. Newspaper. To Colonel Jack Sanders. Date August 30th, 2070. Sanders, have you seen the paper this morning? They're sending me to Dunwich, and I have to learn about it in a freaking newspaper, no less. How come I wasn't informed earlier? And why is this Giovanna Mackenzie still on our back? Aren't you in charge of subject procurement and damage control for all projects? I really don't need all that shit now. With asset collection on the decline, since we already arrested the wealthiest subversives, and the totally inefficiency of that insufferable woman you assigned to the lab, I'm getting a lot of pressure from HQ. Since I haven't received any official orders, would you care to enlighten me as to what I'm supposed to do with this monster? Gerald. Reply from Colonel Saunders. For the love of God, Gerald, you know better than to discuss these matters via an unsecure mail relay. I just been made aware of the situation and will come to Starlight to discuss in person. For now, you just need to know that we received a massive donation for the war effort, and the Dunwich transfer was part of the deal. It's actually a good thing for you, as it will give you some room to breathe while we're waiting for your results, which have been pretty slow compared to our other facilities. Just treat him as a special guest and do not proceed him yet. Concerning Miss Mackenzie, you will receive a special delivery soon. I believe you'll know what to do with it. I will visit you in a week or so to give all the details. In the meantime, please stop referring to your guests as subjects in any communication, Jack. Control HQ, September the 2nd, 2070. I have regret to inform you that at 9 AM this morning, while performing a routine inspection of the gamma irradiator, Colonel Gerald Clearwater suffered a tragic accident. He was deeply focused on his work when a malfunction sensor triggered the irradiator. Unfortunately, we were unable to abort the experiment, and he will therefore submitted deadly dose of radiation. Our medical staff responded immediately, but were unable to reanimate him. He was declared dead at 9:15 a.m. I have assumed temporary control of the CPRC Starlight and await further instructions. Dr. Susan Valnick. And that's the article about him being transferred, which he sounded really happy about.
That's an interesting find. And still intact.
Yeah, it's called a chair. Ooh. Bourbon. Vodka. I've no idea why I collect all these things, because I never actually use any of them. Huh? Design maybe? Following last month's signing of the controversial superior executive order, the US Army announced today the acquisition of Starlight Drive-In for the creation of a new camp in the Commonwealth. The site came at a bargain, since it has been abandoned for almost 20 years after the tragic incident that left as few dead during a movie premiere event. Starlight Corp had to permanently close the site as the sales never recovered from the backlash of the massacre and the rising energy prices that are forcing more and more people to limit the use of their cars. I'll just leave these up for you for to read people yourselves. Thank you, Groove. I would have been running around like a spoon looking for that. Right. People before the war really seemed to have a thing for bourbon. The one thing I never seem to be able to find is, oh, now that's handy. The one thing I never seem to be able to find is rum. Yeah, agreed. He's put a serious amount of work into this, like. There's quite a few sort of nice touches, and it's. I was actually thinking to myself when I was reading the description that this I could be running around like a spoon trying to find things. Whoa. What in the world is that all about? I managed to get stuck on stuff. It's just a light bulb. Full snap camera. Okay. Right, down to the lavatory.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Hmm. Dude, get over here. Get the over there.
Hey,
Awaiting your command.
over
Over
here.
there.
I'm on it.
Leave the door alone. Right, move. Move. Unpowered. I hate the dark. Especially when you're going through a lavatory. Gerald Clearwater. Oh no, that's interesting. Clearwater ended up on a slab. Yeah. Idiot. Oh my. Oi. Sorry about that. Meant me never to do things like that again. Ah. It's a back door right into all the prisoners. Okay. Right. Close the door. Move you. Oh, thank you for opening the door for me. Get tops.
Hey, move here.
Can I do it? What are they? Unpowered. Open the refrigerator door. Thank you. Hmm. Okay. Unpowered. Secured meal. Radiation, water intake, done much, done much. Susan, sorry I couldn't inform you sooner about so much. Clearwater just chat a brick about it, but the truth is I was completely in the dark on that one. This fact alone has me quite worried, but his reputation and the trail of death that seems to be following him is even more troubling. I believe some people knew previously what he was trying to accomplish here 25 years ago. The press described him as a raving lunatic. Ah, with megalomaniacal fantasies, but I am starting to think there might be a lot more to it than just madness. A simple occult mumbo jumbo. At the time I shrugged it off as mere nonsense, but since we started the K21 projects, I've come to I've learned that nothing is really impossible anymore. So if there's a real power to be gained from some sort of mystical ancient entity, then so be it. We most definitely need a piece of that at any cost. To do that, we need to have more control on your research facility. Thankfully, in addition to being an asshole, Clearwater is also ghostly incompetent. I'm pretty sure that nobody will really miss him after his unfortunate accident. This will allow me to push for your nomination as a replacement, which in turn should give you enough liberties to interrogate Dunwich discreetly. Feel free to submit him to your less damaging experiments if he does not cooperate, but until we know more about how he arrived here, it might be wise to keep him alive. I leave you to do that. I believe you should have some planning to do. Good luck, Jay. P.S. Do be careful with him. Unofficial reports from his previous prisons paint him as a remarkably influencer and manipulator. He was directly responsible for those ritual suicides in New Alcatraz, and that while being in solitary confinement 22 hours of the day. Sorry, 1 second, people. Shadow, get up and lie down. Poppy, up and lie down. No, get up and lie down. Over you go. Good boy. Data corrupted. James, we are having problems with the gamma irradiator pressure. There's probably a leak in the irradiator's intake pipes. I don't have to remind you that one of our highly concentrated radioactive fluids, even a small leak, could contaminate this whole area. Luckily, we don't have to worry about those damned pencil pushers from the EPA anymore, but any leaks would also contaminate our subjects and ruin years of research. I can't afford that. Please fix it ASAP. Dr. Valnick. Dr. Valnick, we need to talk about the lab's water intake. I told your staff many times, if you don't reduce the frequency of your experiments, those old pipes will eventually blow up, and this whole damn systems is a danger of waiting to happen. If those water pipes explode, most of the camp will be flooded, and you'll have to install a very costly secondary draining system to fix it. As you've been refusing to hire outside contractors in the past, I'm guessing you're not too keen on having some major construction work on your hands, Jonas. Susan, I need an update on the Dunwich situation, Jay. Jack, sorry about the delay. Since taking over from Clearwater, I've been swamped with paperwork. We've been doing a lot of technical problems around here, and it took a lot of my time. As for Dunwich, I have spoken with him a few times, and I think we can put the matter to rest. The guy is a total freak. I don't think we're in any danger of him or his so-called friends. He's a complete lunatic. I think there's a lot of secrecy because sending him back here is just sick, but I haven't found any indication of a conspiracy. I'll keep an eye on him and will let you know if anything happens, but I doubt it. S. Okay. Do you think that's where the monster was supposed to be? The male valve is dead. Had to install a double bypass under the experiment table. You need to close the valve after each experiment to avoid further leaks. It may take a few seconds for the radiations to flush out. Check the console's radiation indicators to make sure it's worked, Jonas. Alrighty then. Ooh, antiseptic. Mummy.
Anything useful?
Final test subject. Oh, hold on here. Mummy. Thanks for that, machine. Ah. Massive med axe. Okay. Right. Why is this area still on powered? Is there a way to fix them? No. Okay. I don't see anything over here about turning power on. Tops back up. I'm actually attacking that one over there, and I should have been. Oh. Lights. Nice. Where is that? So this is still on par. What's this do? Oh, it just brought everything to life again. Oh, please don't tell me everybody upstairs is back to life again. That would be annoying to say the least.
No way to pick this.
Right, okay. We actually do have the key to the security office, so... Okay, where'd it go? Oh, I know what that is. Right. Security office. Property storage. Security office. Haha. Intake door.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Kitchen door. Camp door. Intake door. Security door. Did I just lock everything or open it? Camp lights. Tower lights. I think I just locked the entire place down. Go me. Haha. Okay. Okay, I can't get under it. Projector off. And then what did I do? Oh yeah. Okay, we can't actually talk to him. Dude, you're in the way.
What's hitting over?
I had no choice.
What in the world have I done? Like a preacher? Whoa. High up there. That one's tall. So these are your 7 settlers you can have.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
So I think that's the place ready for you to sort of take it over. Now there are supposed to be hidden rooms in here as well. I'm sure we'll actually get round to taking a look at them all. But I would say from here, I'd love to know how to drain this entire place off. Yeah. Should have gone in through that door. That one still requires a key.
Would need
And
the
that
key.
one still requires a key, so it's just a little bit confusing. There you are. We can use it all. So, as I had said to you, to clear any of that removes the bodies and the skeletons. This one's going to remove all the clutter in the trash. This one's going to remove all cattails, vines and bushes, and that one's going to cut down your trees. I really do wish you made one that actually cleared away water. So, not a bad little mod, definitely interesting. As I said, there is supposed to be a lot more for you to find. Actually, see why we're at it. Oh no. I wonder if these doors actually open this door over here. So I would definitely say give it a blast. As I say, it is customizable. How we deal with this water, I have no idea. Definitely needs to be got rid of. You can scrap 90% of the entire place here. So, you know, it's up to yourselves. And you might want better looking sort of things down there, but, you know, definitely a lot of work and a lot of detail has actually gone into it. There are supposed to be a lot more sort of extras, and I am still missing a key or two, which is confusing. 11 daylights anyway. I don't know if actually, out of curiosity, no. So, there it is, patrol key. So that'll be the key for those gates that I haven't been able to get open here. so there we are. That is the camp fully opened all the way up for us. And as I say, we have got our 7 new residents in the place that, you know, are quite weird. But it's how to deal with all of this that sort of has me a bit... how to take care of all this extra water around, you know. It sort of has me a bit sort of on it. So, well, I shall say later, peeps. I'm going to flurf off here. I have a few other mods as ever to sort of check out, which I will be getting around to checking out. I'm going to see what all I can do to this place. I keep checking one of these to see if the surname's Dunwich on it. So have fun, stay safe. Thank you very much for joining me, and your support is greatly appreciated. Cheers.